Hello Aries, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's had a lovely day today. This week I don't really have a particular theme in regards to the reading, so I'm just pulling some tarot and seeing what's coming out. And it's been, interestingly enough, there's been a common thread in a lot of the readings. So of course Spirit is always knows the right thing to do, right? All right, so let's take a look at your reading and see what you need to know this week. All right, what does Aries need to know in regards to their message today, Spirit? This will be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can check out the other placements in your chart. Sometimes those can resonate more. Being a general reading, make sure you're only taking the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. If you'd like to take a closer look at your personal situation, you can book a reading with me by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. Ooh, that was interesting. All right, you're getting some interesting cards here. We have the Six of Coins. We have Temperance in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, they come out sideways, but she's feeling like she needs to be in the upright. Lots of practical matters for you, Aries. There's lots of like practical things that you need to be addressing. It's interesting, Six of Coins and Temperance here they're similar energies, but Temperance is in the reverse. So what I'm feeling is you have, and especially with this Queen of Pentacles here, you have a lot of your life sorted out, possibly financially wise. If you've got a nice family, possibly you have a good job, you like your job, you got the house, maybe not a lot of debt. You're probably taking care of your physical self, like healthy. Like it seems like you have a lot of tangible, practical things like taken care of and in balance. But then we have Temperance here in the reverse, and it feels like you really need to work on your spiritual development, becoming balanced more spiritually. And I hear patience. I think you guys are impatient around something. Could possibly be love. I just heard love because these are practical things and love is not really something that you can tackle from a practical level because you can't force somebody in your life to show up. Yeah, this Queen of Coins is hugging a pentacle that has a heart on it. Okay. So it's like, it's almost feels like that's the last missing piece for you, okay? We do have Five of Swords on the bottom here. There might be some sort of conflict that you're dealing with. It feels like within self. Because, like I was saying, you can, if you want a new job, you can go get a new job. If you want to move, you can move. If you want to figure out a way to pay off your debt, you can pay off your debt. If you want to change careers, go to school, you can do all that. But you can't force love. You have to wait for it to show up at the right time, right? And that's kind of what it's feeling like. There's like a sense of frustration around that. It's like that's the only thing that's missing. But that frustration and is throwing you off balance, and that impatience is throwing you off balance here. Why is the Six of Coins here? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it feels like your practical matters are fine. You're not worried about that. You're not worried about money. You're not worried about your job or where you live. Like that seems to be going just fine for you. Why is Temperance in the reverse? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a few messages here. One, there could be a delayed offer, or you're not getting the right type of offer. That's what it feels more like. You're meeting people, maybe going on dates, but they're just not clicking. And that might be where the source of frustration is coming from, because you're like, I'm putting myself out there, I'm going on dates, but all these all these guys and gals I'm going on dates with are just, we're not lining up. And then there's also a message of you offering yourself to the wrong people, or trying to offer yourself in the wrong way. You might be trying to impress your dates or potential romantic partners with pentacles, and they're not interested in pentacles. And we have 5 cards out, and 3 of them are pentacles. So, and I don't think you mean it to come off that way. It's just that you've probably put a lot of time and energy into your work, and you're very proud of that and the success that you've had. But it's coming off the wrong way because it almost feels like that's almost all that you have to offer. Is how it's coming across. Okay, remember these are general readings, so it's going to be a little bit different for everyone. Just take the parts that resonate for you. Why is the Queen of Coins here? Remember the Queen of Coins is a wife and a mother, so it almost feels like you're just missing that part of your life. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, you're waiting. You're waiting. Again, more Pentacles. You're like, I've planted my seeds, got this great garden, got all these Pentacles, but I have nobody to share them with. But you can't force somebody to show up. And so it's causing a little bit of frustration, which might be why you're trying a little bit too hard when you're dating. The wheel showing, so there's a positive turn of events possibly coming in. Let's see what else you need to know today. What else does Aries need to know in regards to their message today? I'll explain why I'm laughing here in a second. Yeah. Aw. Okay, so there are the Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords, this is one of my favorite decks. I love it so much. But he's got almost like a devious look on his face. And his eyes are looking like behind him. Okay, in the cards to the left is the past. And he's looking to the past. He's looking behind him. He does have a sun on his little belly. But it's a cloudy day out there, which leads to the sun in the reverse. And then we have the world. So that's good with the world there. But it's like you're looking in all the wrong places. That's why you haven't found who you're looking for. Okay, we have 3 of Coins on the bottom in the reverse. That's what it feels like with this Page of Swords. You're looking in all the wrong places. Maybe you've been digging through your social media, finding that ex that you got along real well with in the past, but something went awry, so you guys went your separate ways. That's what it feels like. You're just kind of looking in all the wrong places. The sun in the reverse for me, because the sun is the most positive card in the deck, so it's still positive energy, but it's like everything is going good, or you're on your way to happiness, but there's clouds in the way. And I was talking about the cloudy day here in this imagery. So you're like looking at the cloudy day to find the sun. The sun is behind the clouds. So how are you going to get behind those clouds? And then we have the world. So that's kind of referring back to that the wheel, where I said there's a possibility for a good change. And inside the wheel, this little bubble, this little mermaid critter. The rabbit has a heart on it, and there's a heart here. Rabbits are very fertile, so if you are wanting to have a family, this is kind of, to me, pointing to you getting to have the family. If you don't want to have a family, then it's just being very prosperous and abundant with your partner. But it's like I feel like you're straddling with this card and this guy looking to the past, and then the world being about going into the future and a whole new cycle. I feel like you're straddling that, and that's probably why you're imbalanced and getting impatient. And you might be trying a little bit too hard to date. With the 3 of Coins in the reverse, you just haven't found the person that you want to work with. And I just feel like this sense of frustration here. All right, so why is the Page of Swords here? this one flipped first, so we're going to take it. Yeah, Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So you're kind of stuck because you're straddling the phase of life that you've been in, and you're trying to push yourself into the next phase, which is fine because the universe can give us signs and stuff all day long, but until we take action, we can't really move our life forward. But you're still kind of stuck because I feel like you're taking the wrong approach. You're looking for love in the wrong places. You might be just trying a little bit too hard, putting too much energy. Why is the Sun in the reverse? Interesting combo of cards, and they flipped to make sure they were in the upright. We have the Devil and the King of Cups. You are offering your love to the wrong person, to the wrong people. And I don't think you're doing it on purpose. You just really, that's like the last piece of the puzzle for you. And you're just really trying to find somebody. So we just might need to take a breather from dating or trying and see if, and kind of reset your state of mind around dating. And I don't think you're staying long with these people. I think you feel that negative energy and you pull yourself back, but then that leads to the frustration because you're like, well, there's another date that didn't go well. I just went out on 3 dates with this person and then they showed their true colors, so that's over. It's time wasted. It's not, I don't feel like you're hanging around negative people for very long. It's just like frustrating that it's something you keep encountering. So why is the World here? Oh, see, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands was on the bottom of the deck in the reverse when I was first shuffling for, when I stopped shuffling for this row. And then Ten of Wands was in the upright again on the bottom. I really gotta make sure I show the bottom of the deck so you guys can see that. Maybe you could see it. I don't know. We have Two of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. Lots of Pentacles for you. So yeah, the inability to transition to your next phase of life, to meet your person and start building a life with somebody else, probably, possibly having a family, is starting to put a weight on you. You're just very exhausted by this whole cycle, or not being able to move into your next phase or this new cycle, or like the stress of going on dates and they're just always going bad. I think you are, with the Four of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles, I'm going to say the Two of Pentacles in reverse is that you're pretty clear on what you want and you don't want to waste time with too many people that are not for you. I think that's why you're so frustrated. But yeah, it might be time to take a break and just kind of heal a little bit from this energy and reset. I think your approach to dating just needs to be a little bit different. Okay, so let's get you a final word of advice here and see what we can do to help you out. All right, so can we get a final word of advice here for Aries, please, around their message today? I've been pulling 2 cards for everyone this week, so I'll get you guys 2. Get one more final word of advice for Aries. There we go. All right, so first one out is practice gratitude. I think it's just reminding yourself that you have accomplished a lot, that you have gone, and we have focus on the positive. So it's really about, with these cards together, it's really about maintaining that high vibe, positive energy. Then we have detoxify on the bottom. That's why I feel like this Four of Swords showing, it's very important for you to just take a break and reset. If you've been going on dates every weekend for the past 2 months, take like a couple weeks off, delete the dating apps, breathe, and just reset yourself. Because it's like starting to date again is exciting, and then it becomes exhausting. And I think you're at a point where it's getting exhausting because, again, you keep encountering these negative energies. But again, practice gratitude. Remind yourself how far you've come, everything that you've built for yourself, and that you're in a really good place, and that love is one of those things that you can't force. And then again, focusing on the positive, that, you know, you're able to get up and go out on dates. You have a life that you enjoy, even if it's without somebody. You know what's funny is actually yesterday I posted on Twitter a meme about being your own best friend, being able to hang around yourself. So if you're not on my Twitter, you can go give that a look. Maybe it will help you out. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Hopefully, if you found it helpful, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, on Twitter, if you'd like to go chat with me over there, any information you need is down in the description box. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.